Changing the chart style. After selecting the chart, follow the steps as shown here. 1. Select the desired chart, then go to Design tab. 2. In the Chart Styles group, click the chart style that you need. Formatting a chart. One of the major uses of Excel is to create different types of charts for a given data set. Excel provides us with a lot of modification options to perform on these charts to make them more insightful. We can format a chart by changing its text style, type, color, border style, etc. There are many steps to format a chart. 1. Right-click on the part of chart which you need to format. For example, you can click any data series or chart area. 2. Format Chart Area pane will appear on the right side. 3. It shows two options, Chart Options and Text Options. By default, Chart Options is selected. 4. In the Chart Options, there are three subcategories: Fill and Line, Effects, and Size and Properties. You can apply fill colors, gradients, border settings, special effects, and settings related to the size of the chart. 5. In the Text Options, there are also three subcategories: Text Fill and Outline, Text Effects, and Text Box. You can apply text fill, outline, special effects, and settings related to text box. 6. After trying a few changes, we get a formatted chart. How to customize the axis of a chart? Charts typically have two axes that are used to measure and categorize data: a vertical axis, also known as the y-axis, and a horizontal axis, also known as the x-axis. Pie charts do not have any axis. We can customize the axis of a chart as we need. 1. Right-click on the y-axis of the chart and select the option Format Axis. The Format Axis pane appears on the right side of the worksheet. 2. It shows two options, Axis Options and Text Options. By default, Axis option is selected. 3. In the Axis Options, click on the Axis Options subcategory. 4. Under Bounds, make changes in minimum and maximum values. Minimum denotes lowest count, default 0, and maximum means the extent depending on the highest value in the data set. 5. You can change major unit, which sets the difference between consecutive values. Example, 1000 means 0, 1000, 2000, and so on. Notice maximum equal to 12,000, major equal to 2000 has changed the y-axis here. Interpreting a chart. The bar chart shows the number of boy and girl students in a rural area school between the years 2000 and 2020 at 10 years interval. Here are some points for interpreting the above chart. 1. The number of boys increased slightly from 10,000 in 2000 to 11,500 in 2020. 2. The number of girls was relatively low, starting at 3,000 in 2000. 3. There is a little increase in the number of boys as compared to the number of girls. 4. Girl students grew steadily by 3,000 and more in each decade. This led to a rise in the total number of students from 12,000 to 20,500. 5. Boys continue to make up most students. However, the proportion of the girl students increases sharply in this period. In 2000, there was a girl-boy ratio of 1:5, but by 2020, this had narrowed to 1:1. Conclusion. The number of girl students increased continuously and almost equals the number of boys. Remember, to interpret a graph or chart, read the title, look at the key, and read the labels. Then study the graph to understand what it shows. The pie chart shows the different types of ice cream sales. Here are some points for interpreting the above chart. 1. 3 ice creams have more than 20% sales. 2. Chocobar is the highest selling ice cream with 24% of the sale. 3. Vanilla is the lowest selling ice cream with 15% of the sale. 4. Chocobar and butterscotch have close competition with only a 1% difference. Conclusion: Chocobar is the favorite and highest selling ice cream. Remember, the pie chart does not have any axes. The line chart shows a scorecard of the T20 match first inning. Here are some points for interpreting the above chart. 1. The first inning team scores 209 runs in 20 overs. 2. Total 5 wicket fell. 3. The most expensive over was the last over of the inning. A total of 30 runs were scored. 4. Only 1 run was scored in 15th, 16th and 17th over. Conclusion: the line chart updates the scorecard after every over. The team played well. Quick refresh. A chart is a graphical representation of data. Any changes in the data are reflected automatically in the chart. Charts help in easier analysis of data and quick decision making. There are a variety of charts such as column, bar, pie, area, line and scatter, etc. Charts can be formatted in various ways. Every different type of chart has a different purpose of analyzing the data. Tech vocab: visualization, seeing the pictorial representation of anything. Chart, graphical representations of data. Integration, association of two objects such as data and chart. Any changes in data automatically reflect in the chart.